Hi.
How are ya?
Good to see you.
Good. Welcome to the showroom.
Let's chat about the details of all of the things that were at the 3 Rex party. Do you think the kids will be too scared to get their candy if this is here? Luckily, we always travel with our tool bag, and I was able to drill new holes.
I didn't know any of this or see it.
Harrison's Dinosaur party was my favorite so far, which is hard to say because Reagan did a princess birthday party last year and I was like, this is absolutely my favorite. There's no way we'll top this. We did. It's so good. So good.
Hi, I'm Callie.
And I'm Dan.
And we're Northern Urbanity Events. Follow along as we help create memorable celebrations.
And through our work, we hope to inspire others to bring their vision to life at home.
Good morning. We are starting the planning for Harrison's 3 Rex 3rd birthday party. That's going to be taking place at Urban Daisy in Minneapolis. We are at Mother Co. Plants. This is my favorite plant shop in the Twin Cities. I've been shopping here for about 8 years, and it was ever since they opened in a tiny 600 square foot building in Northeast, and now they're at this huge warehouse. We also did our maternity shoot here. Some of my first plants were purchased here. I love coming here. They have all the tropicals, all the cactus. We will be doing a few areas or clusters of plants at Urban Daisy to make the space feel more like you're in a jungle, very tropical, very full. The space at Urban Daisy is very white and open, and so we're going to try and close that in with as many plants as possible. I'm excited to meet the owners and pick out some new plants. Come with me. For the dinosaur event, we are doing, I think, 1 really tall plant.
Yep.
And then 3 to 5 foot.
Yep.
And then was it
And
5?
then, yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell me how you want to do it. We could even set up a little thing if you want.
Yeah, let's do a mock. So what's
Okay.
considered a tall plant?
So 6 feet or above and tropical. This is my husband Ben. This is Callie.
Hi, I'm Callie. Nice to meet you.
We're gonna do a mock cluster.
So
How many were we?
Okay.
Were we doing 5 in a cluster?
1 tall per cluster, 3 mediums, and we're going to try 3 to 5 smalls. I love that one.
Okay.
I feel like that one's right on vibe with.
I'll pull that one then
prehistoric
afterwards so we
dinosaur
don't sell it.
plants, yeah. Can I show you guys this one plant that I like? I feel like this one looks,
Yeah.
very much like a dinosaur.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, that's a great one.
Okay, what do you think of this? Does this fit in my cluster budget?
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of, yeah. Palms are good and they're easier to transport and they're just
Okay,
less
yeah, if I
expensive.
do palms, we can do more at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I like this. Do you like this?
I love it. I love it.
Okay. They don't all need to be identical. They could be just this height and fullness is
Yeah.
what I'm going for,
Yeah.
and then you can use your own creative
Yeah.
mind and then.
I'm going to take a picture of this just so I can kind of remember it.
Exactly.
yeah.
Perfect. Great. Well, thank you so much. This looks so great. I'm so excited.
I want that in my house now. We'll bring them all home.
Thank
you. It was so good to meet you.
I'm excited to see you on
Yes.
the 14th.
Yes.
Hello, we are at stop number 2, which is a Prey. We are here to start looking at linens and get some more designs for a few events that we have coming up. We're going to look at linens for the dinosaur event that we have coming up next weekend. So we're going to meet with my bestie, Emily, who has been here for many years. She is our sales lead, and she is also the person behind the Instagram of a Prey. So come with me. Let's go see what she's got for us. Hi!
How are ya?
Good to see you.
Good. Welcome to the showroom.
Okay, so we have a few things we want to talk about this weekend.
Perfect.
For upcoming events. We've got the dinosaur event for Amanda for the 3 Rex, and so I need some green earthy tone linens.
Perfect. We can
So
help you
let's
out.
start with that.
Wonderful. I have a setup over here. Do you want to start with the dino party?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And we're in greens.
the earthy, mossy green.
Perfect, okay.
I was thinking, I know you have the Panama that I
Yep.
like,
Yeah. Let me just.
and then
scoot around.
maybe velvet. Do you want to pull that? So I am here almost every weekend because every weekend we have an event that needs something from a prey. So I've become really close with Emily and also everyone in the dock. They all know my husband, they know my children, I know their children. If you ever go back into this warehouse here, it is just endless. There's rows and rows of linens, dishes, furniture. It is so cool. It is like my candy shop.
Don't have a good velvet or Panama in between. Here's the other.
What is this material?
It's like a taffeta, or like a polished cotton, yeah. So it's a
Okay.
little bit heavier. Drapes nicely,
Where does this run in the price point?
right in between.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna match. We have plants from Mother Co. That's gonna be staged there, so I really think this would look good. Let's go this.
Okay.
Okay, so then I need chairs.
How many do you need?
I need 20. And then is the white bar still the only bar that we can deliver ourselves?
Yeah. Yep.
Can I see that one? Up
Yeah, the
close?
avenue down there.
Yeah.
Let's go to Bar City and take a look.
Going to Bar City. Okay, and how does it collapse, or is it a solid piece?
It's a solid piece.
Okay.
Yep. So the panels come off and go in a big like road case,
Okay.
and then this frame is as is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I had today.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely,
see
Kelly. I'll get
you
these over to you
next
right in a
weekend.
day.
Yeah. Good to see you. All right, so right now we're gonna meet with Suzanne, and she is the owner and designer at Studio Moss, and she is creating some massive dinosaur bones for us for Harrison's 3 Rex party. I think we're here. Suzanne? Hi, I'm Callie. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us.
Nice to meet you.
I am so excited to finally meet you. I've seen all of your amazing work on Instagram and all the other events you've done, so I'm grateful we get to finally do this. I would love to see the dinosaur bones.
Okay. I have 2 here. One's almost done.
Oh, look at the detail of the bugs eating them. These are so cool. And then will they just freestand just like that, or will they have a base under them?
They'll have a base.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I was gonna do it like the ones that you sent the picture of, where it has like a base and there'll be like a rod that sits up in the inside.
Yeah.
So they'll be
They look pretty light.
like they're foam.
Awesome.
Like I glued a bunch of pieces of foam together, like over in that corner, and then
That's how you do it. That is
cut it
so
out of there.
cool.
Yeah. And so this guy is in the process of getting painted. I haven't done the bottom of it yet, and then
Yeah.
I'm doing the cutting outside in my yard because it gets
Fuzzy.
fuzzy and stinky. So yeah.
This is so great. I love it. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for showing me these. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
These are so great. They're even better than I imagined.
Awesome.
Love you.
I got blue for your piggy feet.
Yeah, are you?
Thank you for being such a good listener.
What is that like for?
It's so that it looks bright in here. All right, we'll call you when it's your turn, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks for being a good listener. I'll call you too when it's your turn. Go lay down. Go watch Elsa with Lenny. June of 2021, we launched as a luxury picnic business. And it started from doing my best friend's baby shower in our backyard. And it was Baby Cella themed, so like a spin-off of Coachella. And I obviously went all out because that's just all I know how to do is to just go all out. And I was pretty deep in my investment on inventory on what we had for this party. And I no longer needed it after the shower. And I was like, how do I rent this out as a package for other people that are hosting baby showers and bridal showers outdoors? It was in the thick of COVID. Nobody wanted to have people inside their home, so they wanted a way to host something outside. And so I brought it to Dan. I'm like, if I rent out all of this inventory 4 times, I think we'll pay it off. And Dan was like, that sounds fine. Well, let's do that. I thought I was just gonna post it as a package on Facebook Marketplace or something. But then again, only know how to do full out. So we created an Instagram, a website, and posted Northern Urbanity Events as a picnic rental business. And in the first year, we did 50 plus events of almost all picnics. We were exclusively picnics. And then it kind of just continued to evolve. We added backdrops and balloons as an add-on service so that the brides or the moms-to-be had a place to open their presents in front of. And then our children's line really launched, and now it's kind of primarily what we do is luxury sit-down formal meals with friends, and we also do the children's birthday parties, which I feel like is what we're most known for.
Like intimate gatherings.
Yeah, the intimate gathering. So we don't really spend a lot of time doing full weddings, but if someone's having a backyard wedding, we will do everything from helping find catering, tents, furniture, the chairs, tables, linens, and then also the decor that goes with it. We do specialize in floral arrangement now, so we kind of are a full service package. Let's chat about the details of all of the things that were at the 3 Rex party. Something that was brand new that we hadn't done before was the excavation station. So a glorified sandbox. Most venues aren't going to let you bring sand in. And so we had to pretty much sign a blood contract that we were going to pick up every grain of sand that we left there. And I think we did a really good job at that. We had some compliments on our cleaning skills.
Yeah.
But that was so easy to achieve and build that people can bring to their parties, or maybe you already have something sandbox related at their house when and if they want to do a dinosaur themed party. It's sand and it's dinosaurs buried in it and some brooms and some shovels.
Right.
And with a cute little sign that made it special, so they're like, oh, I'm digging for dinosaurs. This is legit.
Right.
Do you think the kids will be too scared to get their candy if this is here? He can be here. The candy, I mean, that's how you do portion control, I guess. We had a new candy wall there, which is just a heavy-duty piece of wood cut into the shape of an egg with dispensers that we got off of Amazon. And we just bought specialty candy that's in there so it matches the color palette. And I think the center one was rocks, and that's just so dinosaur themed. Rocks, dirt, sand, everything is there. And then something new that we had never done before is work with Mother Co. Cactus Company in Minneapolis, and that was such a fun experience to get to go and shop and pick for these, pick these plants that are going to go at this venue. So going to Mother Co. and picking out all these giant tropical plants that is what I would envision you see in the jungle when you're looking for a dinosaur are the plants that are there. So that really brought the fullness and the life to this party. Okay, now that should lean back. Much better. Okay, yeah, so do an inch from the bottom, and that's a perfect height. A new skill that I did for this event was working with foam boards. Yeah. And we typically, with our backdrops that we're going to use over and over again, will invest and do wood. And that just comes at a higher cost, and it takes a little bit more time to build. But for this one, volcanoes and mountains aren't always going to be something that we're constantly turning over and needing to use many times in our inventory. So how can I get this big grand backdrop to fit into the same price as a smaller wood backdrop, and just kind of like trade out materials. So I worked with foam block for the first time, which you can find at any of your local hardware stores, Menards, Home Depot, and that is so easy to cut, especially if it's your first time using tools. Way less risk on cutting foam. You could probably even do it with a serrated knife.
Like a razor blade? Yeah.
Exactly. So if you're scared of using tools for your first project on cutting a backdrop, foam's the way to go. Use a knife. So my favorite part, I think, another favorite part of the event is the problem solving. And each event has something. There's always going to be something that like needs extra attention or needs a quick pivot. And at Harrison's party, there was two things. At the beginning of the party, when the dessert vendor showed up with her cake pops, my cake pop stand was built for like smaller sticks to hold the cake pop up. And she showed up with the most beautiful, detailed cake pops that I've ever seen. And the sticks were too thick for the stand. And so luckily we always travel with our tool bag, and I was able to drill new holes for the cake pop stands on site. Because if I wasn't able to flip that over and do the larger holes, these dinosaurs would have been upside down. And that just would not have been a vibe for this party. So quick pivot, pull out the tools, and fix that stand so that the cake pops are upright and the dinosaurs are facing out and are terrifying. And then we also had a mix-up on the plates that came for the adults. So I believed that I had ordered adult-size buffet plates. And when we opened the box from the vendor, they were small dessert plates. And there was
I didn't know any of this or see it. I was in and out all day.
And so we had 80 dessert plates for all of the guests. And so luckily, with Chow Girls being like the best catering option here in Minnesota, their office is just down the road like half a block. And so we quick pivoted, and they brought their own plates that matched the theme. They were bamboo, which is great for like the jungle theme that we had going on. And so we swapped and used those small dessert plates for the dessert table, and then we used the large plates from Chow Girls as our new buffet plate. So it's always something small like that. I think what's important is like the energy we give off when we're at these events, because if Dan or I start freaking out or start looking or feeling stressed or portraying that energy, like our team's gonna start feeling that, and we want everyone to feel confident that like we're on our timeline, everything's going great, like divide and conquer. And we've got all these other vendors here that are watching how we perform. We've got the venue watching how we perform. We've got catering. We've got like just a lot of eyes on us on how we handle these stressful situations. And we get a lot of referrals from other vendors or clients or venues. And so if they're seeing like, holy smokes, Northern Urbanity's got it together, like they handle all these problems like with ease, they are on time, they're looking at the details, that energy is going to be read and I guess appreciated on how we do that. So it's like that saying, like, I'm a swan on top, and the swan looks graceful on top, but like underneath they're like, get moving.
Yeah.
I can't believe my trailer broke. All right, Amanda's here. Stay back here, guys.
Oh my goodness.
I can take the bag.
So cute.
What? You're lucky you're so light, little
Look
one.
at the triceratops. Look at the thing.
Look at your
So
cake.
hot.
It's a dinosaur egg. It's so cute.
And look at the triceratops.
Oh my gosh, do you want to go touch it?
Harrison's dinosaur party was my favorite so far, which is hard to say because Reagan did a princess birthday party last year and I was like, this is absolutely my favorite. There's no way we'll top this. We did. It was so fun. And usually I like to be really involved with Callie and I'm like texting her constantly and I kind of know what to expect for the party. But we had just had a baby in late February and Harrison's birthday party was like a month later. And so I think she just kind of took the reins and was like, I'm not gonna bother you too much. You just had a baby. And so like all of it was such a surprise, which was super fun to kind of get to walk into it as a guest, like not knowing what to expect. It was above and beyond. And like everything that I suggested that Harrison would like the baby dinosaurs, he loves little eggs with dinos in them, and he loves like sandboxes and digging, and he loves volcanoes. Like she brought all of that to life and it was so cool to see, and like Harrison had so much fun. It was just so tailored to who he is. And that's what I love about doing, I know like I do my kids' birthdays so big every year, but I love to look back and have these memories and be like, that just shows exactly who my kids were at that age and like what they loved and what they're all about. And so it's really fun to have that to look back on.
Ready?
So cute. So cute. I'm dying. It's like I feel like I'm so far away from this, but it's so good. So good. So I met Callie when my oldest daughter Reagan was turning 3. We were having her birthday party in our backyard, and I've always loved to do big parties for my kids. And we were looking for just a smaller, low to the ground kids table because we were gonna have a craft station and we could not find one anywhere. None of the rental companies, nobody had any around the cities. And so I followed Callie on Instagram because at the time she was doing these pop-up picnics that were super cute, and I was always planning on doing one for like my girlfriends and I. So I'd been following her and I was like, you know what, I wonder if we could rent just her picnic table because it was low to the ground. And so I messaged her the night before the party in like a desperate attempt, and she was like, absolutely, I'll be there tomorrow. She showed up with like her little trailer with the Northern Urbanity logo on it. And then I just kind of kept in contact with her. I did one of my girlfriend's birthday parties. We did like a pop-up picnic with Callie. And so I met her again then. And just kind of every kid's party since then. We now have 3 kids, but she's done, Reagan did a Paw Patrol birthday party and Callie did all of that, which was so fun. And then Harrison, she helped do backdrops and balloons for his first birthday, and we've kind of just gradually gone up and up to now she like does my kids' whole birthday parties from start to finish, everything. And it's been so fun to see the evolution of her business and just to get to know her as a person too. She's got little kiddos that are my kids' ages, and so we're friends too, which is fun. It's so crazy just to like connect with somebody on there. And then, yeah, I mean, it really, like, I always tell Callie, every party we do, I am like emotional because this started with one little picnic table rental, and now every year she's gotten more and more involved, and now she just does my kids' birthday parties. So yeah, with Harrison's first birthday, I think she was like, oh, I would love to do like a backdrop and, you know, a thing of balloons, and so she was involved with that, and then every year it's just gotten more. But she's taken it like above and beyond. I mean, she can build the craziest backdrops, and like just her ideas are so cool. So Reagan wants to have a Mary Poppins birthday party for her 6th birthday. And I'm like, that is really stretching me creatively to like find cool ways to make it a Mary Poppins theme, but still make it fun for the kids. And Callie already has some really fun ideas, so stay tuned.
Thank you, Callie, for the best party ever.
Good job.